break me down and make me weak again. After all, I called you my best friend, and I've been here, I know the story ends with broken hearts and us playing pretend. Break me down, down. Break me down. Break me down, down. Break me down.
What's up guys, Jake with TN Tad. We're coming to another special video. Today we've got something new that just came out from Cyelee. Today we've got the Cyelee Cobra X Pro. Now this is a special doctor cut red dot that Cyelee just came out with. They claim to be the most durable red dot they have put out on the market to date, which I hope is true because this is also one of the most expensive red dots they have put out to date. This red dot comes at $278. Cyelee was kind enough to send this red dot out to us for us to try for testing and evaluation, and most importantly, they explicitly told us to try our best to break it within practical reason. Now, if you've been part of the channel for a while now, you know that anytime we get free stuff, we tend to beat the living piss out of it. So for Cyelee to actually tell us, of all people, to try and break it, well, now they're just talking dirty to us. So today we're going to go over all the specs and features of this particular red dot, zero it, and we're going to actually beat the living piss out of it, probably more than we have with any other Cyelee red dot in the past. And then we're going to see if it holds zero, if it even survives for that matter. Let's see how she does. So just to clarify, we are shooting 115 grain ammo, it's both MagTech as well as Blazer Brass, and we are out here about 11-12 yards from our target here. Let's see how she does. First shots. Going into the specs and features of the Cobra X Pro. This is a 2 MOA red dot with a 26 MOA circle around it. Now you actually can switch between 3 different reticle options. Number one, you can just have the circle and dot as it comes default, or you can actually switch to just the dot, or you can actually switch to just the circle. Some people have said that the circle is good for like shotgun patterning and stuff like that. Maybe, possibly. I personally would just go with either the circle dot or just the dot by itself. But you do you. It's about spot on now. All right, so aside from me shooting some steel there and whatnot, I pretty much had all my shots right here in the center where I was aiming, as well as up here where I was kind of going for the headshot. It's got 10 different brightness settings, 8 of which are going to be for daylight use and 2 of which are going to be for night vision. Now with this particular model, they say it gets roughly about 50,000 hours of battery life. That can actually be extended out because it actually has shake awake technology. They call it motion awake something, but you get the idea. Essentially, when you set your red dot down, it's going to actually turn off after about 5 minutes. And it's funny because this actually happened in the middle of shooting some B-roll, and you'll see here I actually had to kind of tap it to turn it back on. So it does work. Now with it saying just 50,000 hours, I would assume that means that on the lower brightness settings you'll get closer to that 50,000 hours, whereas on the higher brightness settings you might get a little bit less. Now the cool thing about this is it does feature a side loading battery tray, as you can see there. It takes a CR1632 battery, meaning you don't actually have to take the whole red dot off in order to replace a battery, unlike some other red dots out there. And just so we're clear here, we're empty. Okay, Range Officer Randy, we've been empty this whole time. I haven't even fired this yet. Just so you know. You'll see we've actually got our elevation right there and our windage right there on the side. You see how it's got the elevation, that little groove right there? Well, that's actually kind of like a built-in rear sight for you. They do that intentionally so that when you're actually using your front rear sights, let's say your battery finally dies or something, you can still use your front rear sights and look through the glass. And yes, despite what some people might say, you can in fact use your sights through this. Now, one thing I almost forgot to mention about the Cobra X Pros, they also give you this mounting plate. Let me show it to you. So Cyelee also gives you this Dr. Cut Picatinny plate to use on your rifles and whatever you might have that has a pick rail up top. So really nice, I like that too. Now the big selling point about this red dot is it's supposed to be drop proof, shock proof, waterproof, all that stuff. Apparently this thing is rated to be dropped from about 6 feet high directly onto concrete, which we are very excited to do that today. In fact, I bought this slide, brand new slide, specifically to test this red dot out. I might regret that, but it's for the content, and I'm willing to make a sacrifice, a tribute to you at home. We beat the piss out stuff because we really want to know if what we're getting and what you're buying is actually going to be worth your time, and more importantly, your hard-earned money. It's one thing to actually get one of these for free and put it through a little love tap test and see if it's going to actually hold up, but it's a whole nother with what we're going to do today. We are going to take a loaded mag, stick it into the PSA dagger we got here with the Cobra X Pro on top, and we're going to drop it from about chest high. I'm 5'11", so you know, math, whatever, chest high. We're going to drop it about 6 times or so and just see how she does. All right, so just to reiterate, we are dropping this micro dagger 17 round mag. Chamber is going to be empty. We're going to be dropping it directly on the concrete, and we'll be capturing it all in slow motion. There, that's a good spot. Again, about chest high, about 5 or 6 drops. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the rear side's getting banged up too. 4, 5, 6. It's still good. Holy shit. Okay, take the mag out here. Still empty. Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at all that drop. Look at all the freaking damage, dude. And the glass is 100% fine. Holy shit. Look at that. Well, it's a little blurry because of my part, but look at that. Still works. I mean, let's keep dropping it. Ooh, that was a good one. Look at this. Look. You guys see it? It's still good. Look, there's the red dot. Let me get focus for you. See it? All right, let's go ahead and check zero real quick here with the Cobra X. Now that's had the living piss beat out of it. A couple of things to note. I did blue Loctite this. It's not loose. We're good. Despite getting the living piss beat out of it, we still have a good, solid 0. I was aiming right there at the chest, and sure enough, it's where it's at. This thing's awfully dirty, so it's only fair that we give it a good clean bath. You know the rules, Cyelee. You know the rules, and so do I. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Submerge it up, baby. Got some water in there. It's a little foggy, but you can kind of make out the red dot there, but it's mainly because of the humidity out there. How is it still good? How is this even possible, dude? I'm not satisfied right now. I was challenged to try to break this red dot reasonably. Let's do one more test. Now, Cyelee, I know we didn't really talk about this, but I'm a man of my word. And I said I was going to break this red dot. I'm going to drop this cinder block on top of it. maybe about, oh God, like this high. This lip here hits right on the side there. You asked for this, Cyelee. A lot of YouTubers may be afraid to do this kind of torture to their red dots because they want to sell in the secondhand market. That's where you made your mistake, Cyelee. We're not afraid to be poor. We were born poor. 3, 2, 1. Oh, well, I killed the red dot, but I may have also killed my frame. So my slide has slipped off the frame. That's bad. Hopefully I can fix this. I want you to take note where I hit this. So it wasn't really intentional, but I actually landed the cinder block right on the battery housing. Whoops. I wasn't really trying to do that. That's just where it kind of, that's where the block hit. And just to verify, yes, red dot, as you can see, is not on at all. Look at that. So that piece just like snapped off there. Lots of dirt, cinder block essentially. Oh, good grief. It's all crammed up in there. The battery tray is actually pressed in to the slot there further than it's supposed to be. Lots of damage. Those specks there, those aren't like cracks or dents or anything. It's just water. It's either water or bits of like concrete and stuff. It took a cinder block, but we broke it. A cinder block that just happened to aim directly on the battery tray. In the interest of fairness here, I've taken the red dot off of the handgun. We're going to go ahead and drop the cinder block directly onto it while it's sitting on the road here. It's going to be like a concrete sandwich. I'm doing this because I'm really curious to see if it's going to break the glass or not. If it can handle this, I'll be impressed. So 3, 2, oh God, 1. Oh, I broke a cinder block on it, but the glass did not break. It's insane. Look at that. The glass didn't break, guys. The glass did not break on this. You see that? The way I would summarize it is that first drop where we hit the battery tray was basically like taking out the Death Star. If you're looking for a nearly indestructible red dot, this is a good choice. It comes at just under 300 bucks. At that price point, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, pun intended. Yes, we did manage to cause it to no longer light up, but that's because we literally hit directly onto the battery tray with a cinder block. We hit just the right spot, accidentally, but we hit just the right spot to cause a serious malfunction, pushing the battery tray in there and probably messing up the circuitry inside. Is this going to happen to you? Probably not. I think if you're in law enforcement or looking to get a red dot that's like duty grade use and you're not able to come up with the money that costs to buy like an Aimpoint Acro or Trijicon or something like that, I think this is a very good budget friendly option. Like seriously, unless you're really going out of your way, I think you're probably going to be fine. I really like it. And I'd say thanks again to Cyelee for sending this out to us. This is it. This is just about damn near indestructible as it can get. I like it. And I think you will like it too. Guys, that's going to wrap it today. Remember, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think about the Cobra X Pro and the torture test we put it through? Love to hear from you. We will see you next time. That's where you made your mistake, Cyelee. We're not afraid to be poor. We were born poor. This is East Tennessee, home of moonshine and meth houses like this one here.